Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Tesla stock. So let's do the price action. And is this the place that Tesla is finally now consolidating, and is there a possibility that we can continue higher up from here, or can we fall much lower? So let's answer all of those questions in this video. But before that, I also want to let you know none of this is any financial advice and it's only for education purposes. So despite of these red days or Tesla falling, guys, I'm not worried. Junior Trader, why are you not worried? You asked me that question, right? And I have an answer for you, because my day trading bot has still been making me money. So you can see we are net profitable here. And today was also a really good profitable day. Tesla was falling, but eventually, as well as the price action was confirming by the bot, we got a profitable day today. So you get, if guys, if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. But yeah, so I'm happy regardless of what Tesla is doing, right? So anyways, now talking about the price action. So let's start off with the daily interval. We are seeing in these last 2 days, the last two candle is whenever we have sold off back again down to this level of 214 around, we are getting bought back up. This is a green candle from the last day, and there's a wick, which is similarly as the buying pressure today as well, right? So we have these last 2 days of buying happening in this zone. So what do we make out of it? Now, when we have this consolidation starts forming, there is either a flush that's going to happen to the downside or a breakout to the upside. So for the intraday levels to watch for that is we'll have to go to the hourly interval, and let's talk about over there. So yesterday, this is where I mentioned that if we stay above today, 218, this becomes a pivot, and then let's see if we get again up to 226. Definitely the next play up again to the 234 would have been only if we could have gotten above 226. Tesla rejected at one of those significant levels today, and it sold off. But as I showed you, my bot still was able to make the rebound play today, and I showed you that during the beginning of this video. It hasn't been a lot of minutes or hours that you have forgotten. I showed you that, right? So you know that. Now, what from here? So as you can see that, yeah, in first short play came today after breaking that trend line, pretty much of the pivots intraday. And then we got a rebound play back again above that one of the significant level that I talked to you guys yesterday, $214.61 area. So we found a support and a bounce here. Now, Tesla is still anyone's game on the intraday level, and intraday will eventually turn into swing as well. Still, since the overall structure we have right now in negative, right? If Tesla continues to break the levels to the downside, and this time it would be if it stays below 20 and 50 hours moving average and start breaking now 218 and 36 cents, you can expect again downside coming in this time. And also if we lose 214 and 62 cents, we are looking at much more lower levels. That could be $203, 202. That's where 200 days moving average is also. So I won't be surprised if these levels breaks to the downside. We have to trade with the structure, and for that structure to be seen is that with these levels, how they break. Now, at the same time, what's Junior Trader about? Is there an upside play? Yes, of course, guys, there is an upside play. And that would be if we stay above the level of 218 and 38 cents, and we get out and above of 20 and 50 hours moving average. This may again test 226, but this time if we come up here, likelihood is that we'll break it again to the upside, and we may continue to 234. But for now, that would be it only. Then I would want to see the price action at 234, because technically this rebound is just going to be a rebound in the downward structure until the bottom of the blue box, that is 234 around. Structure will still be technically in the downtrend lately, that one that we have from after this breakdown here, right? So we have lost that distribution phase area, so keep that in mind. Okay, but accordingly to that time frame, you would trade intraday or swing based off of these levels. Now, I want to take you to the 5 minutes interval as well, and that's where we'll talk about a couple of more things today. So with the 5 minutes interval, I gave you this level, one of those down on the hourly interval, right? But then also, yeah, if you stay above that, that's great. Definitely there is also an upside that can start to come in, and as we break above 220, 200 hours moving average, that also puts us in the uptrend. But this will happen on Monday. And then the significant next level is you're watching 226, take partial profits there, and if you break out and above it, then 232. So are we more bullish or bearish? That's another question. So though technically this ongoing right now we structure we in overall is downtrending, right? But Tesla is showing some intraday good supports now, right? But it all comes down to the legs, the levels, right? And as if it continue to break the levels to the downside, as I showed you, will continue lower down to 200 days moving average, and that level you can watch. I provided you couple of levels, right? 214 and 200. I think there was one more I provided. Yeah, 214 and 218 and 26 cents, right? That one, if we start to lose those, then we have a little bit of a problem. Anytime if we lose these, this pivot now with this significant level, then yeah, 200 days moving average down to the level of 202 is a possibility. So that's pretty much it, guys, on Tesla. So let's see if we can stay above here, get above 20 and 50 hours moving average, and then make our way to 226 and then 234. But that would be it for now. Upside and downside also, I talked to you guys, right? Let's take a look at weekly interval as well before wrapping up. So let's go over there. And so we are below 200 weeks moving average. All right. Now there's one more thing actually. Let me actually see if it's more apparent on monthly interval. Let me go over there. Because there is one more trend line technically you can draw, and that will be from these pivots. I'm just trying to see from which area it's more explainable properly. Yeah, and let's go to the weekly interval actually. And oh, that line disappeared. Sorry, I think, oh well, I may have not put that in the settings there. But anyways, let me just delete it over here and let's go back to the weekly interval. And there's this one trend line that I would say only use it as a reference just because it's not, because just been, I like to take recent trend lines into equation quite a lot rather than the, but it's quite a major one. So I would still like to, just play around with it. So this is how it's coming, right? Like this one. I don't also want to make the chart dirty. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this one. We don't need this line now. And yeah, so we actually don't need this channel line as well down here, but I'll just keep it there. So these were the pivots on the weekly interval that we have. And then touch down here, touch down here, touch down here. And then we broke out finally. But you can see that now we are dipping back below into it, right? So yeah, I would use this just as a reference, nothing more than that right now, because we did break out of it, and right now dipping underneath it is fine. What I would just, I mean, it's not fine, but what I would want to really just focus on is the levels down here, because if you are waiting for the weekly levels to hit or monthly levels to hit, guys, like you will take one trade in what, 5 months, right? I mean, that's not the way to make money. So that's why I like to stay with the lower time frames structures. Daily is my highest that I like to go to. Yeah. Otherwise, there is just no point in trading. You are just then investing, right? So, I mean, which is not bad, but I'm like, if you want to take, many trades within a week or so, you have to do day trading and swing trading. I don't want to take one trade in 5 months, right? I can take so many opportunities by then, right, in the market, because so many price action movements would happen. So anyways, yeah, I'll just watch these levels, the ones that I provided, and that would be that. But guys, yeah, that's it. Like, I would still say that it's anyone's game, bulls or the bears. I would like to think that bulls are still in favor. We are above 200 days moving average. We are not fully negative. So I would like to give, the benefit here that we are bullish. So, but that's that. All right. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you in my next videos. Bye.